Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get things underway here. Map number 2, Invictus Gaming taking on ViCi. We were kind of expecting this to be the game of the day, the one to watch, the battle between number 2 and number 3 in China. But so far, it has been an absolute bloodbath. ViCi taking Nuke away. It's Invictus looking to fight back on Mirage.
Yeah, but honestly, here's a problem for me, Dinko. ViCi know how to play Mirage. It's not like, on Nuke where Invictus looks so very lost and ViCi were clearly the better team. They had the right idea to approach it. Mirage is a map where ViCi are very, very competent on it. It's Mirage in Asia. Everyone knows how to play this map. So for Invictus, they have to really dig in deep here. Need to land all the shots. Kaze going to be making contact. All his teammates baiting it out for him, but the flashbang's not going to work on out. Kaze not getting a single kill, and now Admin's going to be forced. He's got that smoke to work around the edge with, but nice openings coming in from Invictus. That should be the round. Very fast, very confident take coming out, and that one flashbang not really working in the favor of the CTs. However, Jamyang gets a kill, so that's going to make things a little bit more promising. Zoking finds another one. Suddenly, this is almost falling apart, but it's still a 2v3 favoring the Ts.
Oh, Jamyang, that's nice. Flicks out to the right side, catches out Viva. Knows that Xiaosage is down here behind this bench, but he cannot get the shots in. Just jumping wildly into the site. And while Alman is going to be down, destroy him with the headshot. Big double kill from the van. And that's 1-0. Invictus Gaming will find the pistol round. And it's scrappy, but nonetheless, could favor the Ts.
That was a little funny. a little bit of a dancer from Jamyang, a nice attempt from ViCi Gaming. If it got that kill on the Xiaosage on the bench, I felt like that could have been a very, very winnable retake. But nonetheless, ViCi still going to be going for the buy. Double scouts this time. It's going to be Alman and Kaze. And we've seen what these pistols can do, Dinka. So still worried for Invictus. But at least they get off to a flying start. No pun intended.
Well, someone who was not off to the best of starts was indeed flying. I think on Nuke kind of underperformed. Again, Mitch probably highlighted it perfectly. Didn't really have the space to work with. Didn't really get involved. Wasn't any mistakes being made that he could capitalize, and ViCi shut him down. Destroyer getting up in towards Connector. He's got a good position here. Kaze needs to be aware of this. Scout to the left, he's completely aware of Blair, but he's not going to find the kill. At least he does know that the player is inside of the Connector, so they can be aware of this problem, or potential problem. If they can handle it well, they might get rid of it. Alman has taken down Flying, and around the corner, Advent's going to clear it. There we go. Hard checks with the Deagle. Oh no. ViCi with a 2-man advantage and absolutely no map control, really, for the T side. Always going to try and make a little bit of space. He takes down the player inside of Jungle, spots Alman back in Murder Hole, and Soking in the meantime has got another kill for the CT side. Traded back a 3 versus 2. Invictus trying to make it happen, but damage has been taken on towards Viva, but luckily still fighting with a Galil. Now it's just 2 scouts, and when I say just, there's a kill from Alman, and Kaze seals the deal. ViCi Gaming with the second round, forced by win. That is heartbreaking for Invictus.
I don't know what to say. Oh, I mean, the pistol round, hard fought, hard won. And then the scouts. Oh, that's a nice shot there from Alman. Flash pops behind him, and then they just get trapped. This is like, look, just look at the positioning coming out from the Ts. They had some utility to work with as well. You don't want to walk into those crossfires, and then again, like, that second shot was disgusting from Kaze, by the way. But you can't allow yourself to get picked apart like this. And this is also with Jamyang making the mistake of running up Connector in that 3v2, and he got taken down, right? But you can't afford this. You can't afford to lose rounds like this. You need to play the anti-ecos better against a team who are superior. And it just blows my mind. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me how Invictus beat Tyloo, ViCi gets smashed by Tyloo, and then ViCi are beating Invictus. Like, logically, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. And that's what proves Jason's theory completely wrong, I guess.
Math is all wrong. 2 + 2 is 5, but right now, the hit coming into his inner bombs, this B bomb site, Alman, M4A1 in hand, just snipes a lot of players down. Yeah, it is a force buy, remember, so it's an investment. It's not just like Glocks.
Yeah.
And it's got nothing done, Dinka.
And that's something that never really happens for Invictus. You always seem to do something in these kind of rounds, and that's what we've been talking about throughout this tournament. Teams have struggled to deal with Invictus' skill on the Deagles, but for the most part, the ViCi have looked damn solid against these Force Spies. We've seen it on Nuke as well. There was only one scary moment with the Deagles, and Oi got a kill down into towards lobby, but for the most part, ViCi dealt with these Force Spies really easily. And now we go into this next round. Like you said, it was an investment, so that means there's not enough cash to get a buy here. And so now they're looking at a full eco, with ViCi getting off to a good start here on Mirage as well. 3-1. We'll finally see the buy come in from Invictus. But we'll see. They'd love a bomb plant here. They might just get that opportunity as they dive out of Palace on towards the site. Advent's going to be under pressure. Okay. Still recovers well enough. Takes the kill on towards Viva. Now Zoking up on top of the stairs. Can he find anything? The answer is indeed yes, and now Sandwich is the next position where Destroyer is going to do a little bit of work from. They have got that bomb plant already, so job done. Now they need more, and what Destroyer is going to attempt, but it's Almond with the double kill, and a third round collected for ViCi.
It's still mission accomplished for Invictus there. They wanted to get the bomb done. In fact, they do a little bit better. They get a couple of guns, although I believe it was just the SMGs lost there, so ViCi is still going to be pretty happy with that, but so will Invictus. They at least get the rifles in the hands of the players. Viva probably debating if he wants to go for the glass cannon, but the AK will be coming out, playing this one a little bit more safe. They have the utility, they have everything to work with here, Dinko. They have 5 smokes, 5 Molotovs, just 5 flashes though, and an HE in the mix. So yeah, basically the only thing missing here is an AWP, but 5 AKs can get a lot of work done. Let's see what they would do with this though. Fast take coming out towards mid. Zoking's going to be playing at the edge of connector, just waiting for them to push on out, but look at the re-aggression from the CT. Zoking finds one. Viva with a quick trade. Almond tosses in the flashbang, but he's not able to find the trade onto Viva or flying. The early trades going either way, but Almond breaking the vents, showing his position. Just being quite a thorn. Look at how the ViCi are just not really necessarily taking the fight, but making it quite painful for Invictus to get this map control early on.
Ooh, Viva.
Nice.
Taking down Advent. Almond gone as well, but Kaze, he's still alive. And you never count out ViCi when Kaze's still alive. A good double kill. Now playing with a smoke as well. He might just find shots. Okay, this is unbelievable from Kaze. What? What is that? 4 kills.
What?
In the A bomb site on his own. Comes in from CT. Finds 4 kills in the round. And ViCi, well, I'll be so happy they've got this guy on their team.
We talk about how Advent sets him up, but that was just Kaze.
That was
Mr.
all,
Kaze.
yeah, that was Kaze all over. Smokes, edge of the triple box. He was doing everything.
Kaze in Japanese means wind, but this guy is basically a Category 5 hurricane when it feels like it.
Hurricane Kaze.
Yeah, like you said, 1v4. Pretty much a 1v4 in the bomb site.
Nuts.
And his positioning, even the re-peeking, he knew like he's gonna hit the shot, and even the third play, he read it to perfect. He read them like a book.
Unbelievable stuff. And now Viva. Well, he's another player that we're gonna need to see show up. Kaze's delivered to the server. Viva was the player looking good for them over on Nuke. And I agree with you in the respect where you have actually kept saying that Viva is the player that usually is the one that you would say is the star of this team, the one that has that potential. Now we have seen Flying be that player for the majority of this tournament. But when it comes to the teams that you need to be competing against, you know, the ones that really matter, ViCi, Tyloo, this is where we get to see the real stars of this team come through, the ones that have the potential to go and fight with the best. And so far, Flying has been a bit quiet coming into today. And Viva, well, he was delivering a couple of big clutches for him. Still wasn't enough, really, to even get competitive. So I'd love to see both Viva and Flying stepping it up here on the T side.
This is something that Invictus can't allow. They can't allow ViCi to, like, you know, have a very solid start here. ViCi are one team who don't kind of choke when it comes to closing out. You know, after having a good half and just closing out a series, they're the one team who doesn't struggle. Most teams do, at least in the Asian region. Even Tyloo, I'm gonna name here. I'm gonna name and shame a few teams here and there, but well, Kaze and Mr. Zoking having no trouble there finishing off the players. They do lose Advent, but honestly, I think they're going to be pretty okay with it. Look at the money, Dinko. Almonds in 10k, Jammings are on almost 9k. Sure, Advent will probably have to buy on up, but, you know, he's not the player we're looking at when it comes to the fragging department. It's everyone else in the team, and everyone else seems to have a pretty decent bank to work with. And they're full 5-1 up. Average HP left at the round end. I'm assuming this is across all the rounds. 39-4, I think, yeah, that's pretty fair.
Well, Invictus running on towards the A bomb side. It's Advent and Kaze with the kills. And gonna go back for more, but Kaze falls. Oi with the quick headshot. He's held back by the Molotov. Luckily, Destroyer doing a little bit of work here as well. Should be confirming the bomb plant momentarily here. ViCi getting it planted. Now 3 versus 3 post-plant position. Invictus don't lose any players in that fallback either, so they have got pretty solid positions to play this. A good bit of utility now used up. So it's just 3 flashbangs. ViCi definitely have the utility advantage in terms of that Molotov. Flashes, smoke still at the ready. Now they go in towards the bomb site. Alman takes down 1. He's going to go up, low HP on Oi. He's taking the fight and he's going to fall. It's all on ViCi. The 1 versus 1. And oh, so close to hitting the shot. The time, it's ticking. But he's going to go for the defuse, holding it without the kit. The spray on the Glock, and there it is. ViCi comes in, gets the round. And it's going to be Invictus taking it on the board. But my god, every single one of these rounds are scrappy and down to the wire.
Yeah, that was just like so very close there. Almond played that to perfection. Just that off angle, just missed the shot. Could easily have been 6-1 to ViCi. A little bit of a uncharacteristic mistake coming out there from Kaze. He went for the repeat without any flashes from his teammates. I felt like he thought he could probably catch one of the keys out of position because of the Molotov. But yeah, good trades coming out from Invictus despite losing the 2 players early on. Then in the end, it does come down to the final player, but they win the round. And right now, it's not about money. It's not about how many weapons you take into the next round. It's about getting as many rounds as humanly possible on this T side. It's not going to get any easier when ViCi moves on over to the second half on the attacking side. Pretty aggressive angles being held here by Zoking and Advent. Advent playing the kind of the anti-flash, not getting spotted out, head tucked underneath the box. But that means they're going up jungle, and ViCi somehow spots Advent, decapitates him through the box. This A-bombs is going to be a problem, Dinko. It's going to be a problem. It's going to come down again to Mr. Kaze, alone. The AWP in his hands, but he's got to get a lot of kills.
Well, Kaze, flash up. Kaze sits back in CT. They're looking up as Shasage wants to come around this corner, but Kaze's just going to be holding on planted. Now look at this flank from Destroyer. This could be the round win off the back of this one play. Kaze and Jam Young down in towards CT. This is such a play from Destroyer. They have no idea. 1 kill picked up. Now Jam Young fully focused, able to take him down, but that is crucial time gone now. 18 seconds. Only a few of those actually viable to get back into this bomb site. Now ViCi just sits back in the ramp. There's absolutely no time now at this point to win the round. They need these kills quickly. It's just not going to happen. And Invictus will find a 3rd round on the board. Success on the A bomb site yet again, Blood. Maybe find a little bit of a weakness they can puncture through now.
Yeah, I gotta appreciate how brilliant that flank was in Destroyer as well. We talk about how he was basically absent in the first map, but yeah, it's been pretty solid here. ViCi, key side opping. How do you even spot him? I know that we had X-ray, but that's like okay. Hey, if it works, it works. But yeah, a couple of rounds back to back for Invictus, showing some signs of life. They're not yet. I don't really have to call the. What do you call that in hospitals when someone's like about to die?
Accident, emergency.
No, like
an ambulance.
I think it's like you're in the hospital and you're like plugged into all the devices and everything, and then a code blue or something when someone's having a cardiac arrest, and you're like, oh, it's gonna die, the patient's dying. Well, basically we haven't reached there yet, but right now Jam Young and Almond shutting it down. This B hit has been completely dismantled. Flying, lucky to get a kill. Viva replies back, but Almond floating around his side is going to be a problem. He spots ahead. He spots a barrel, I believe. And he knows there's a plane inside, but Viva, what a shot! How does he find him? I don't know. But that does neutralize the man advantage that ViCi had for a few seconds. And it's going to be Kaze and Advent. 2v2, Destroyer and Viva, Op M4, Op AK-47. They need this round, and they need it very, very desperately.
Well, Kaze scoped in, Viva around the corner. Kaze looking for the shot, and there it is. The first, oh, and he goes down immediately. Now Viva looking for the 4K. A little bit of time now, switches to the AK-47 instead of the op that he had in his hands. The op that delivered so many impactful kills, and the rifle might just be the right call. Unfortunately, Advent is too quick, and Viva comes off the bomb to find death. So 6th round picked up here for ViCi and Invictus. Well, that's an unfortunate one, but right down to the wire yet again. This CT economy is not looking healthy. Need some multivitamins.
I need to pop some multivitamins. I haven't seen the sun in 4 months.
Same, actually. Well, I have, out the window.
Oh, all right. My windows usually like have those blackout curtains, which I really, really do enjoy. Yeah, I think for Invictus, firstly, they win those 2 rounds after the pistol, and then they keep the money honest. We were like talking about the money for ViCi just a few rounds ago, like how much cash they have, and yeah, like you said, they're almost down to nothing here. MP9, FAMAS, couple of M4s, and again the AWP in the hands of Mr. Kaze. And this A hit, it's worked out for them. Can they find success again here? Hit going to be coming in. Utility deployed early on. They have a number of Molotovs as well. Kaze, again, pushing in through the flashes, but he will fall on back. Decides it's really not worth taking the fight there. It's an expensive weapon to work with, and he'd rather just play for the retake with the rest of his teammates. You can't fool Big Brain Advent flying. You can't. Advent just knows. Advent just knows.
Well, 4 versus 4. ViCi taking their time on this retake. Really taking their time right now. Viva. Oh, I don't think Alman actually spotted him. They come around the backside anyway. Viva, oh, he's going to go down. That's an easy kill. Alman, that's such an important play from him to come around the backside, but the time is really taking. They need to get on it, and they are defusing through the smoke. Destroy completely preoccupied. And ViCi, they calculated that. They didn't rush into anything. They sat back. They waited for their opportunities. They waited for Alman to get in towards jungle. Brilliant stuff from ViCi. So disciplined, and that's something a lot of the teams in this region don't have, is discipline.
That's true. And again, we want to go back to what Mitch mentioned, right? Like these, the mistakes, you don't get punished for the mistakes you made. In fact, you actually get punished for playing the right, the right approach to Counter-Strike sometimes at times. And then these teams, teams like Invictus, they just rely on the sheer firepower, going for plays where it's low. It's it's like super high stake, high risk plays, which you don't really get punished for. And then you face up with a team like ViCi, where every mistake you make, they're going to punish you for it. And they have the firepower as well, like people like Jam Young, Kazin, and occasionally even Almond and Zoking. So I just kind of wish like teams just took a leaf, especially Invictus. Like we spoke about this during the death segment, or rather, our four-man segment, where we spoke about how with the right in-game leader, with the right approach to the game as a team, they could be really scary. We know what these players are capable of. It's just that they just refuse to learn, to adapt. I don't know which word you want to use, and it's frustrating. And it makes me happy to see ViCi play that way. But it also frustrates me that they kind of just fall asleep, or I don't know, turn into like chihuahuas when they face off against Tai Lu. I just don't know how to describe it.
It's just
all
too
the chihuahuas
respectful.
are nasty little things.
It's like,
yeah, that's just
right
too respectful.
now,
I don't
the
get it.
guy who rides the motorbike and the guy that, your daughter's dad's scared about. But, or that doesn't really make sense. Anyway, but we're right now into this. It's 7-3 on the board, 30 seconds left. And ViCi with the flashes up in towards the bomb site. Zoking sits back, and it's now Advent looking to hold on. It's Oi taking the shot, taking down Advent. Advantage in play, but not for long. Soaking gets the line up, 2 kills. Oi finds the headshot back, and now Kaze delivering. He's got 2 in the round so far, and a third as well. You just cannot peek him and hope to win. 8-3 on the board. ViCi have already won the half by a minimum of 1, and we will go into the next with them leading the way, and probably by a little bit more now. As you take a look at what Invictus have, it will be enough, but not enough for a good buy with AKs across every player. So we're going to be the Deagles out, a little bit of Kevlar. I hope they can win some miraculous round.
Stop going for peaks. You're talking about Kaze. The guy doesn't miss. He actually doesn't miss. Stop going for these peaks. Use the utility you have. Like, you have the one flashbang, $200. Use it. Use it to give yourself that little bit of a chance that it's not going to hit you. You're just giving free individual duels. You're just going for duels against players who, when they're on their game, are better than you are. You need to rely on your teammates. You need to work as a unit. You need to play Counter-Strike the right way. Invictus aren't doing that right now. They won a couple of rounds. Kudos to them. Good job. They kept the money a little honest. They're still keeping the money honest for ViCi, but you need rounds. Like you said, Denko, they're going to the second half with at least a minimum 1-round lead here with an 8-3 scoreline. And now just with the pistols again for Invictus. And for the very first time, I feel like in a series, Invictus have been impotent with the Deagles. I never thought I'd say that, but here we go. Kaze. This is going to be easy pickings for the man. He knows what a couple more players are. Advent getting a little... Advent's been feeling it today. He's like, I'm hitting shots. I want more. This feels good getting kills. And a funny thing is he's farming it against, well, the third best team in China.
It's hilarious to see it because we know what Invictus have, and it's those incredible individuals that you shouldn't really be able to 1v1 aim duel and win a lot of them. But for the most part, ViCi have been dominating on that front. And I think the clear difference is here, Kaze versus Destroy, when you look at that head-to-head in terms of what you're going to get out of your Ulpras. Kaze is like a world-class Ulpra. Destroyer he's kind of just an Ulpra, you know what I mean? Like he gets,
he's just an Ulpra.
Yeah, he just gets these kills every now and then, but you'll never really rely on him to get too much done. I feel like he's very, very quiet, but he also has that potential. It's annoying. And now Viva's got the AWP. So Destroyer's 12 HP on an AK. Viva with the AWP.
Probably should be swapping over, but I do notice how, like, Viva T-side, it's like they swap roles, right? Like, oh, there we go. Bogdan Slaw. I like how that's all he'll be remembered for, Mr. Bogdan.
It's true. I remember I used to say it wrong. I used to call it Bogdan's theorem, and that definitely makes it sound a little more impressive, I think.
Look at this from Jam Young, by the way. 1 HP, and he just goes to the fight.
He's very confident. And he wins it, he gets away. Kaze, well, he can't really see too much, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt in terms of missing that shot. Well, there again, into the wall. He's going to go down. Finally, Destroyer wins that battle. Kaze is going to burn away flying, and now 3 versus 2, but the position of Almin is everything.
Bomb has been planted.
It is. And Advent just trying to play, kind of play the role of being the distractor here and giving an opportunity for Almin to sneak in. But I think the call is wrong out. They're like, yeah, money's not that great. I just save this one. Now Kaze can buy for himself. Zoking can as well. I think Jamming's going to be dropped a rifle by Almond. They just want to save the 2 rifles, so there's no point giving it away. And I like this from Advent. They're probably trying to get the exits. That's not going to happen, though. And the AWP's going to be saved as well. That's good. So with just 2 more rounds remaining in this half, I do believe that ViCi should be able to buy up pretty comfortably, at least the next one. But if Invictus can somehow break the link, if they can steal away all the rifles, they have a chance of getting to 6 rounds on the T side. If that can happen, then maybe I'm starting to believe that they have a shot and potentially taking them out number 3.
That is definitely a very... key word is potentially there, definitely. Very unlikely in terms of what we've seen so far from Invictus. It hasn't been great, but we'll see if they can do anything and maybe turn this around. Quite a bit of B presence early on. Two players looking into the apartments. Viva just holding for the aggressive angle. Some utility comes in towards the apartments, and that slows things down. Very slow round playing through right now. Invictus looking to take mid control. Just over a minute left in play. Smoke up towards the window, now charging right down in towards middle, is flying with a bomb on his back. Yeah, players towards the chair. Oi looking to be the playmaker on this B bomb site. And he's a bit slow in terms of getting back, but he will get round behind the wall. Jamyoung just sits back. Molotov forcing him out of position. Smoke at the ready. Down and towards the left side. That's going to cover him off, but he can't line them up in short. Alman gets a double. A third kill. This is disgusting from Alman. He's going to get a 4K. Huge, huge stuff from Alman. They needed a pillar of the B bomb site, and well, he absolutely destroys them. 4 kills collected. Kaze comes in and seals the round. 10-4. And that was perfect for Invictus. They had the opportunity, but Alman just says no.
Yeah, we talk about how, you know, you have Kaze, and then of course you have Jamyoung, and then Alman. He just has these games, right? He just has the game of stuff. So that was such a brilliant hole as well coming out from him.
Oh, disgusting.
A1, Dinko, A1. Who said that A1's a bad gun? But on that, well,
Alman's
the money,
just a good
of
player.
course. Alman's really a good player. I'd probably get 1 kill, maybe, in that round kind of situation.
The way he plays it just from start to finish, though, he knows he's going to be pressure from the apartments. So smokes down in towards the left side, then peeks down in towards short. And just so calm under pressure, does a really good job at taking them away. Now we head into last round of the half. It's Invictus gaming with whatever they can scrap together. It's a UMP for Destroyer, Galil for flying, and the AK-47s as well, alongside the AWP. And while Viva out on towards the A-bomb site, he's going to hit the shot. Kaze down to 17.
As down to 17, and for ViCi, have everything to work with. Here, Advent gets the kill, but the quick trade coming from Destroy. They need to cross on over. Use your utility, please. Use your utility, for crying out loud. Well, and it's all again on the hands of flying. They had a smoke, Denko. They had a smoke before they had to cross there. They had the flash as well, Denko. I'm losing it. I am actually losing it right now.
I lost you for a second, Black, but now it's a 1 versus 2. And Jamyoung is going to take him down. And that's going to be 11-4 on the board here for ViCi. Another convincing half.
I don't know if you heard me completely, like, actually lose it, though.
No, I don't think I did. I sort of, just as it was about to happen, you just disappeared from me. And then I came back and it ended. So I kind of, you maybe went into a whole parallel universe at that point, Blay. You know, you're just too much of it.
I think that's a very good explanation for that, because they had a smoke, and they cross jungle without using the smoke before it blooms, without a flashbang. They had a man advantage, and it just kind of just throw it away. And when Advent has as many kills as the top fragger on your team, well, I'm sorry, but you're in for a world of pain. Oh, a little bit of a restart coming in. That was the round for Invictus to get to round number 5. That was, I felt like, theirs. They've done the job. They've got the opening couple of kills. They traded it back in their favor. It's 4v3, and then they just walk into, like, rifle just staring straight into them. And it might work in the lower tiers of Asian CS with some of the teams you might be facing up in China. All they want to do is they literally just want to play deathmatch. It's basically deathmatch with optional bomb plant, basically. But you don't do that against ViCi. You just don't do that against ViCi or Tyloo, because they'll just smack you down to the ground. There you have it. Okay, just look at this, right? Destroy first Kaze, great nade. Now see what happens. They had the smoke. All right, the replay's not showing up, but maybe later on we can see the replay. They had a smoke. They had a flash. They could have tossed it in. They don't do that. It's basic fundamentals. It hurts me deep down in my soul, deep down in my I don't even know where to go with this here, I think, but yeah, it just hurts overall, all over my body.
Well, we'll see if ViCi can continue to penetrate as they run down in towards middle, up towards top connector. Destroyer throws the pop flash over the top towards the front of connector. Now, a lot of damage being done on towards the T side, but ViCi looking to try and go for a little bit of a different play. You don't see this often. What's going on? Oh my god.
What
is going on here, Blair? What is this?
It's a circus.
And it's worked. The A bomb site is empty. They haven't taken it though. They have a little bit of a timer on this. They have to move quite quickly. Shotsuke is like, okay, what's happened here? We gotta try and figure out what's going on right now. And they're slowly reapproaching the same bomb site, and they actually get back to CT in time. Now, this could have been absolutely fantastic for ViCi. It's still looking pretty good, but they haven't taken the site. And that is the one issue, because now we have 2 players in towards CT spawn for the defense here. So this could potentially crumble in front of our eyes right now. All plant does come through. Alman takes a little bit of damage as Jamyoung comes in. And now this is having to be a big step up from Shao-Sage. He's got a headshot. He'll move back in. It's been very quiet in this map so far, and finally he will go down. It's Viva on the flank, flying 12 HP towards CT. And the smoke in front of Viva's face is a big issue, but he's going to hear the reload. He knows there's a player close to the left side, and he'll take that a second as well from Viva, and he could deliver death onto a couple more. This is huge. Viva!
Oh.
How the hell does he make that happen? 4 kills, comes back in from the ramp, and delivers death to 4 players from ViCi Gaming. A round that no one ever expected coming through.
Did he have that 1v4 in Nuke as well?
He did. To round out the half for them.
Well, there you go. Viva, he has his moments, but I still don't know how he won that. That was brilliant. And I feel like Kazi, yeah, he really couldn't move from their position. They had no idea that he'd be sneaking in there from behind, but there you have it. Oh, just confusing. That was perhaps one of the most confusing rounds of Mirage I've ever seen. And I've seen quite a few rounds where, you know, teams go for around the world play. They come in from A, jump in towards Ram, you know, go towards underpass, head towards B apps and planet B. I've seen some ridiculous rounds, but this is up there, one of the more befuddling rounds I've personally witnessed. The Force, of course, going to be coming in for a ViCi though. Here's a guess, Dinko. Who won that round? Look at that. Look at the buys. Who won the pistol round?
That is it's ridiculous, isn't it? Oh. That's the thing here. Invictus do all that hard work. The round's done. Viva comes in and is a hero. Delivers an incredible 4K retake. Then they go on to win the round, and now in a position where they have a worse buy. Flying, he's going to get 1. Oh, Alman though, alongside Advent, taking 2 kills back, and now Destroyer, he almost has to frag out here. He needs at least 1.
No, notice how ViCi slows it down. They get 2 kills, right? Every other team we've seen so far in the PAL 2020, they would just start pouncing onto the bomb site. Look at how patient they are. Now they get, fine, 2 kills happen, but they immediately know where the final player is. This is kind of falling apart. The Alman's going to do a lot of work here, and Destroyer gets the kill in the end. But I still want to point out, despite Invictus winning that round, the patience on ViCi, they get the opening kills, they slow down. They wait for the rotation to take place. They wait for a reaction from the CTs into just running to the bomb site where they might have leave a corner unchecked in all the chaos. And that's one thing I really want to appreciate from ViCi. Yeah, they lost that round. That didn't really work out, but at least I appreciate how calm they are in some of these mid-round situations where most other teams just come swarming into the side the moment they get 1 or 2 kills.
Oh, that's a lot of damage done on towards Jamyoung. No, I'm quietly more confident in 11 rounds being posted for ViCi, you know, of this falling away for them. I'm definitely in a position now where I can see Invictus coming back in the Mirage, whereas at a certain point over on Nuke, it just felt as soon as the first half was over, I'd never seen that comeback even being a possibility. But now here on Mirage, it's definitely open. Still unlikely, but so far so good in the second half for Invictus. So yeah, he's going to line him up, good double kill. Should be getting a third pretty shortly here as well. Advent right into the rifle. 7 rounds picked up for Invictus Gaming. Now we go into the next round. The gauntlet will hit the deck. It's going to be a buy coming in from ViCi Gaming.
Here we go. The real tester Invictus. 11-4 coming to the second half. Invictus winning the pistol. Surviving the force buy and the eco. And for a moment there, I was like, where the hell is that position in Mirage? But okay. Wow, it's kind of weird how you don't even notice these little things on the periphery of the map. You're so busy looking at the crosshairs that kind of forget how pretty some of the maps are. A little bit of the small little Easter eggs perhaps left behind by the creators. But here we go. Buy coming in from ViCi. They've slowly crept up towards T-Ramp. Advin's going to be the guy. He's going to be playing the anti-flash, waiting for an aggressive push from Viva. That could be the play here. Flash going to pop. Viva comes in. Advin's waiting, and that's a free kill. Viva, why would you switch to your knife? Why would you do that? And Advin, he just immediately gets two. Jam Young, waiting patiently, waiting for the flash from his teammate. Smoke's going to dissipate from Palace. And Almond now looking for the flank. Oh, I like this from Almond. If he catches the flank towards B... Actually, no. I think the player is towards short. There's no one towards B apps. If you can someone get the kill onto the player playing short, that's Oi. That's pretty much the round there. Snatched away by ViCi. See how this one plays out. A flying and Xiao Sage on this A-bomb side. They're waiting patiently, waiting for play. Almond creeping up towards B. Potman's Oi. It's all about timing. Both spot each other out. Almond... No, Oi's not aware. He didn't see him. How did he not see him?
I have no idea
how does he not see him?
how Oi has not made eye contact there. Now it's going to be a 2 versus 3. 30 seconds. Almond's position is huge. Oh, it's going to continue. And now it's just flying the last remaining player over here on this A-bomb site. He gets a headshot onto the first. Almond stopped peeking him, but anyway, Almond's going to take a 3K. What a round from Almond. Just up inside the apartments. Have no idea how he is not spotted by Oi. And now 12-7. ViCi Gaming 4 away from victory.
There's no way he didn't see him. I'm sorry, just for harping on the same fact again and again. This is played so perfectly by Advent. Like, he knew they were going to be going for the aggro play. But I still am... I don't know. I really don't know how I didn't see that. Well played though from ViCi. Again, like how they tend to, like, you know, even if it's a 3v3 or 4v4, doesn't matter. Once you go through the initial skirmish, you slow things down and basically just like catch their opponents, you know, over rotating, whatnot. Xiao Sage peeks on out. Og doing good work. Aggression from the CDs towards mid. And Oi actually walking up apps as well. And now he just, there's no need to over aggression any further. Jam Young, oh, that's a kill, that's a kill, that's a kill. But Oi recovers in time, finds two. That is massive. Jam Young, he should have had that frag. But Oi survives by the skin of his teeth. He's got the bomb at his feet as well. And right now for Invictus, they've pretty much guaranteed the round. It's about trying to keep as many players alive as possible. Don't lose anymore. Oi and Xiao Sage, Oi's going to burn alive, so I say that. Almond now on a mission. And if you can clutch this one out, at least if you can do the damage, take away a couple more guns, you can keep the money very, very honest indeed for Invictus.
I feel like Invictus are definitely going to make a half out of this one at least, make it very, very close. Almond, oh, he's walking right into the waiting arm to destroy it. There we go. Yeah, rounds picked up. That's better from Invictus, more discipline, a little bit more confident as well. Oi getting involved, getting 2 kills there. 12-8 on the board, money gone for ViCi, so this is likely a 9th round for Invictus being picked up. And who knows what they might be able to do off this opening in terms of an opportunity to get back into things. And well, they've gone for the AK, they've gone for the Khalil. It's a last-second force buy coming in from ViCi.
Well. Diva. Not a big fan of this. He's gonna stick around for a bit. Alright, he falls on back now. Deep nade being tossed in. Pickles zoking and having a little bit, but look at the pace being set now. They know there's a player on the side. Oi playing at the back though, as Xiao Sage is going to be found out. Oi, it's all on him. He's going to find one. Now position compromised. Rotation coming in. He needs to do more, but Jam Young strikes. And with that, he's going to get the bomb done in time. There's a bunch of Viva. Does he peek? He doesn't see him. He doesn't see him, and the bomb gets planted. He could have prevented that from happening, but in the end, it's all an Advent in a 1v3. Makes it a 1v2, but this should be impossible as the score is going to find him. Oh, gotta suck if you're Viva there. You could have prevented bomb from getting planted, could have prevented an extra bit of money, but at least you win the round, Dinko. You get to round number 9, just 3 rounds deficit.
Counter-terrorists win.
Only behind by a few now. This game is once again completely open. Up for grabs. Not for a second. Things are going to spiral out of control. As you never really know which way these kind of rounds are going to go. Could definitely go either way, but now we get into this one. ViCi, they're going to go for the investment. They have got the AKs, the Galils. It's not the best buy, but it's certainly one you can see ViCi working with. Now Invictus, this is their prime opportunity to get 10 rounds. Money's going to be gone. It's not going to be looking good for ViCi in the next round. Probably looking at things getting close to being tied up. So, yeah, this game is certainly on right now. Always getting confident. Through the apartments he goes again. This time, no one here to meet him. And so, a lot of control and information gathered from Invictus early on into the round.
I feel like at this point, ViCi should have an inkling as to how Oi is playing his B apps and make off the timing on that. The timing on that. Is he expecting the second? No, he's not admin, but the quick trade. Early map control, mid control being rested here, and Zoking. He hasn't spotted Alman out. Alman has. He might be waiting for the flasher. He's going to be played this passively. Alman, Xiaosage has no idea Alman's pushing towards ladder room. And despite Destroyer getting the kill on the Kaze, that's so much information gleaned flying. Meanwhile, finding Jamyoung as well. Alman needs to make a play here. But he's still like so paranoid. He wants Xiaosage to walk in. He wants to guarantee he gets the kill. And Advin's nowhere nearby. In fact, he's going to be taken down by Destroyer. Is he going to get the kill though? No, he's not. Xiaosage is going to come out on top. That's just unfortunate for Alman. He was there waiting so patiently, Dinko. In the end, it goes to show sometimes patience doesn't quite work out.
Well, this is definitely looking like, for the first time I feel in this series, Invictus coming into their own, getting confident, getting kills going their way. But it hasn't really been the case for the entire series so far, so nice to see. And now they have a good opportunity to try and move forward and continue this, because you go into this round and ViCi don't have anything. So Invictus should be taking 11th round. I respect ViCi going for the full eco here, and I hope they don't purchase like they did in the last second, a little round ago. But I like them going for like the minimal investment. You know, a little bit of Kevlar, a Tech 9, Eagle, some players took Glocks. Because I like that they experimented with their economy a couple of rounds ago. They tried to go for these force buys, knowing that, okay, the CT's economy is probably on the ropes here. If we catch them out one of these force buy wins, we might be able just to win the game and close it out here. Obviously, there is a tiny bit of a risk, but they make the right decision here, I feel, in saving as much money as possible, instead of continuing down that. So I think they've realized now, we've had our opportunities to go for a couple of force buys. Now we just need to try and get the guns into our hands.
Yeah, and like you said about economy, Invictus's money isn't exactly that solidified yet. Yeah, that war chest up there is still a little barren. They have enough to eke out a pretty decent buy the next one, but the B bombs that here to hit coming in, and they've actually had pretty decent success on some of these force buys on B. So I'm actually surprised they haven't gone for more of the hit towards the B bomb side. But Oi, Viva, and Xiaosage just shredding the econ players of ViCi. Alman in the smoke, trying to be cheeky. He's gonna get another one. He's found a double, looking for another kill, but Viva's finally gonna put an end to him. But a bit of damage again dealt onto Invictus's money. A couple of players will have to buy back again. Alman's at 28 kills and 12 deaths.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable on Mirage. So many impactful plays, so many big anchor holds on the CT side as well. He's been fantastic to watch. Very exciting, and I think we're starting to see a little bit more depth as well in ViCi. This is what we like to see in this tournament. Some different individuals showing up. You know, Kaze is unbelievable. He's consistently good as well. It's good to see, you know, Jamyoung, Alman step it up.
For Invictus, I mean, this is you got to give credit where it's due, right? 11 to 12. It was 11-4 for ViCi, and after that, Invictus have basically won 7 rounds, or almost 7 rounds in a row. Of course, it was a 1 round which ViCi won in between there. This has been a pretty impressive comeback from the side of Xiaosage. Oh, that flash is brilliant though. Destroyer will have to fall back, but flying. They're holding the line. The double peek comes in, but Destroyer with a quick trip. Oh, that is sick! That is pure filth from Destroyer. Bomb down at his feet as well. And now he knows, well, he should have an inkling as to at least where one of the players is for ViCi. And just like that, they get shut down, smacked down into the ground, Dinko. Just 2 players remain. And Invictus, 2 kills remain before they're able to tie this up 12-all.
The CT half has been much more confident, much more convincing across the board from Invictus. Destroyer He has got Viva to assist him, and it's cleaned up. 4 players staying alive for Invictus Gaming. And ViCi, we need another pause here, I think. This has to be a pause coming up, because they have been struggling. None of these gun rounds have been good. They have had these force buys, they've went and made the risky plays, but none of them paying off. And then as soon as they get the rifles in play, they just get dealt this. Flying aggressive in towards ramp. Destroyer somehow getting a double. Just unbelievable stuff coming in from Invictus. And now we stand 12-12, 4 away from victory for both sides. An investment from ViCi. This is the turning point of this game. This is such an important round coming right up.
And the crazy thing is, 24 rounds played, and Flying has just 11 kills. He has been extremely quiet this entire series, but everyone else stepping up for the side of Invictus. Flying though, he opens it up this time around. Viva with the 2nd kill. No trade coming in yet for ViCi, and right now this kind of smells like desperation. Look at them just pushing up here, getting smoked off. Great utility usage by the side of Invictus, keeping them at bay, not really over-aggressing, not really going for more fights. I say that, but Viva walks on out. It's going to give Almond a free kill. Position compromise is going to fall on back, ensuring the trade doesn't take place. Kaze snuck his way down towards Shadow, and Advin's push up towards Sandwich. So this is something that can still work with Advin just running on out. Taking the fight, doesn't spot anyone close by. Problem here, Dinko, not a single bit of utility remaining for the ViCi players in this 4v3.
And they can't get rid of Destroyer. You can just sit back in CT. They'd love a smoke or a Molotov to get rid of him. Also the connector to worry about with a man down. This is not looking good. That's all for ViCi, but they will get the bomb planted, and the shot lands, but it's not death. Kaze gets away with it, and now there's a chance for ViCi, but Almond, unbelievable, but he tries to get aggressive and goes down, and now Advent stepping up in his stead. It's 1 kill on the Khalil, but the wrap-up is there. It's Invictus with 13 rounds. They take the lead. ViCi getting the bomb plant, getting 2 kills. We'll see where that leaves their money. And it's in a good spot right now, but Invictus, they are now into the lead blend, 3 away from sending us to map number 3.
Well, I didn't think it was going to happen, but here we have it. ViCi Gaming. A dominant nuke. A dominant first half of the 2nd map, and then it's just all gone wrong. Invictus Gaming waking up, especially Destroyer, Viva. 2 players we have pointed out, Dinko.
Yeah.
That, they have been struggling a little bit, but it seems like Mirage is their map.
It is indeed. And well, Oi, he's got the worst job in the world. He's the B bomb site anchor. He's done a decent enough job here time and time again, but Viva aggression is the name of the game. A double kill, taking down 2 players in the underpass. He'll look for more as the AK is collected. It's a gun game for Viva. How is this guy still alive? He's still kicking. He's going back for more. He's just taking fights everywhere. A 1 versus 2 battle inside the middle, and he's going to find a kill. Of course he is.
That was a buy round.
Yeah, he takes down Kaze, and that was a buy from ViCi.
Was it? It looked like an eco mop-up if you ask me. That was insane.
26 kills, 17 deaths, and 5 assists. Unbelievable. Viva is just so aggressive. He's been pushing that connector smoke every round. Every single round without fail. He's been down middle through that smoke.
He does kind of like, I mean, that's the way he likes playing, right? He's kind of like a slightly lesser skilled somebody, where he's just hyper aggressive, in your face, a little bit one-dimensional at times because of that, and most of the times when it doesn't work out, he just gets completely, utterly wrecked by the opposition. But when it works out, he can have those rounds. He can have his 4K rounds. How many clutches did we see from him? We got that 1v4 a nuke. We saw that 2v4 on the pistol round, I believe it was, where he basically got 4 headshots coming in from behind. And of course, have a round like that against a full buy nonetheless. He's not exactly kind of like, a stable player like a Flying, or maybe even a Xiao Sage can be. But it's more like an explosive guy. A guy is going to change the entire complexion of a round and single-handedly kind of like turn an entire game on its head. But here we go. Pistols out again for ViCi. They've been having no luck at all, and the A-bomb side again going to be the site where it's going to be seeing the action. And this time, Viva, I told you, Dingo. Sometimes it's beautiful, and sometimes it just falls flat, and that is a round it falls flat. Viva giving them a free gun. And also some great entries coming in through the smoke by the T's, but the nade is a little bit of damage, and there's a big chance for Xiaosage to clean this one up. He finds two, and it's down to Kazi and Advent versus Xiaosage and Oi on his post plant.
Well, Xiaosage, Kaze going down. That's just Advent with a P250. Surely no way in which he wins this. He's being an absolute nuisance at the moment, though, keeping them both off of the bomb. And now they go back into the right side. Xiaosage, he's just covering off his teammate. He tries to swing, but Advent goes down. 15-12. Invictus could be winning this. And almost likely at this point, it has to be flawless. It has to be overtime for ViCi.
Now it's all gone wrong for ViCi, and so this is what I'm talking about for Viva, right? When it pushes it and it works out, it's just amazing. Like, what an absolute genius. It's like Stewie 2K. He's like the Asian. He's like the Chinese Stewie 2K. And when it doesn't work out, you're like, yep, they had pistols, they had Tech 9s, they knew the money wasn't great, they just go peeking and dry through the smoke. For what? Like, for what? They're actually, I feel like Invictus got very lucky that that rifle didn't get involved. Or rather, the rifle player died very, very early there. Or else it could have been very messy. But yeah, they get a map point. 3 map points. You just need 1 round here to take it to map number 3, which I do believe is going to be an Inferno.
Yeah, Inferno should be a fun one. I actually want to see Inferno because when you see these two teams on it, Inferno could deliver. You get to see a clash of styles. I think Invictus have a few weaknesses when we talk about their CT side. The same could be said for ViCi though in their opening matchup at least. So yeah, the Inferno could be a real barn burner. One of the maps that it's kind of hard to call. Although I would slightly edge it to ViCi, depending on how this one ends here, then honestly Invictus will feel quite confident. All that momentum going their way, especially because we have such a quick turnaround in terms of maps. There's none of this waiting around for 20 minutes in between maps, so all momentum is certainly going to come through. And now Oi in the apartments, he will take down Jam Young. Another push coming through. Xiaosage holding on. He's finally dealt with another reply. It needs to come through here from Viva. He has rotated over. He's trying to plug the hole here on the B bomb site, but he's going to go down. And finally, this could be a round picked up for ViCi. They can't remember what victory tastes like. They have lost so many rounds in a row. And now Flying and Destroyer, well, back into the 2 versus 3. To quote Johnny Cash, an old familiar sting.
I like the code. That's a good one. Alvin has a nade out. Okay. They know exactly where the 2 CDs are coming in from. Almond faces, taken down, but soaking with a quick trade. And they know there's no time remaining. Destroyer's just gonna get the hell out of dodge, and that should be the round. So
okay, that's quite good because look at the economy right now. At least Kaze stays alive. Yeah, if they'd lost the AWP, that's the one issue. Luckily, Kaze stays alive, and there's a lot of money left over for the rest.
they're losing with Almond dropping over 30 kills. I mean, not over, but he's dropped 30 kills right now, but they're still like losing 15-13.
Yeah.
That's a second round for ViCi after an 11-4 half. That's how ludicrous the second half has been. And again, taking nothing away from Invictus, they have shown a lot of tenacity to bring it back all the way to 15, 13. 2 more rounds. They still have the money, Dinko. And even if they lose this, they still have more money to buy. So even if they lose this round, they're going to keep buying for the remainder of regulation if needs be. For ViCi, it's somewhat trying to break this defense. They tried B, it worked on out, and this time it looks like the A bomb side is going to be their target again. There's going to be a little bit of contact play, but Flying sends Jam Young flying off his feet. Does a bit of damage. Incendiary to keep Advent at bay as well, and Advent doesn't quite burn alive, but takes a little bit of damage. But with that rotation getting called out, to see a lot of members, all the CDs just pouring in, they just completely relinquished B. And this could be a slaughter once a retake takes place. They do have a little bit of extra utility for the T's to deploy. They have the 1 smoke, a Molotov. Xiaosage through the smoke finds Advent. Bomb 1 get planted. It's a 5v3, heavily favoring Invictus.
Well, this looks like it is done. Alman comes off the bomb, but Flying is there available to take him down in a second as well. Flying 19-23, not the kind of performance you expect from him, but the rest of his team delivering. Viva in particular, man, this guy